right, boys and girls, you should be on page 245 for in your big book. All right, 245. Go ahead and pause the video until you get to page 245. All right, so this one, it says we're going to cut out those furniture shapes. We're not going to do that. We're going to draw them and draw them on our coordinate here. Okay, so the first one is that sofa. Remember, we have to walk and then we jump. So my first number is on my x-axis and I am walking. My second number is on my y-axis and I am jumping. So I'm going to build a sofa. My sofa is 4, 1. So I'm going to go all the way to 4 and put a dot on 1. The next one was 4, 5. So 4 again. Jump up to 5. The next one was 16, 1. So I'm going to go all the way to 16 and 1. And then 16, 5, all the way here. So now I'm going to actually make my perimeter, and I'm going to label that sofa. Go ahead and pause the video until you are done with this, and then we're going to start and work on the TV table. All right, you should have done the sofa, and now we're moving on to the TV table. The TV table is 7, 17, so I go over 7, and I go up all the way until I get to 17, which is right there, okay? And then I have 7, 20. So I already am here 7, 18, 19. Here is 20 at the very, very top. 11, 17. So 8, 9, 10, 11, all the way up to 17. And 11, 20. Here's 11. And I'm going to go all the way up here to 20. And again, I'm going to make my perimeter. And I'm going to label it TV. Okay? If you want, you can say TV table. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes. You're going to pause the video for 5 minutes. And you're going to do the coffee table and the plant stand. And when you get back, when you're done with that, those 5 minutes, we're going to make sure that they are done. All right, let's see if you did the coffee table and the plant stand correctly. My coffee table starts at 6, and I'm going to go up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's my 7. I'm going to go to 13, 7. Here's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 10. Here's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 12, 10. 12. Go all the way up to 10. Ooh, boys and girls, I'm going to make my perimeter. And this is a trapezoid. And with my trapezoid, I'm going to label it coffee table. Thumbs up if you got that one correct. All right, now we're going to move to the plant stand. I'm going to go all the way to 20, which is all the way over here. And I'm going to go up until I get to that 11, which is right there. And then I have 16, 14. So I'm going to go down to 16. I'm going to go all the way up to 11, 12, 13, 14. And then I had 20, 17. Here's 20. And I'm going to go up 14, 15, 16. Here's my 17. And oh, this is a triangle. And I'm going to label it plant stand. Thumbs up if you got that one correct. I now want to switch and turn our page to 246. On page 246, if we look at it, we see that Michaela decided to move a small square end table from her dining room into her living room. I know that I have these 3 coordinates, these 3 vertices. Okay, remember vertices are the corners. So one of them is 17, 2. Then I have 19, 2. And then 19, 4. We are going to label it on our blueprint and see what is missing. And as you see, I already showed you what is missing right here, but I want to explain how we know that. So I'm going to go 17, 2, 19, 2, and 19, 4. Okay? So I'm going to go all the way to 17, 1, 2, 17, 2, 19, 2, and I have 19, 4. And if I'm missing something, and it's a square, I'm missing this dot right here, which would close it, and that's 17, 4. So if you look on this side, the one that's missing is 17, 4. Okay? So now we have a parallelogram. Next, she bought a rug, and it's shaped like a parallelogram to put in the room. 3 of its vertices are 6, 11, 7, 15, and 12, 15. We're going to draw, and we're going to label it, and we're going to figure out what is missing. So I have 6, 11, 7, 15, and 12, 15. I'm going to just write that up here to help me. 6, 11, 7, 15, and 12, 15. So, I'm going to do it. Here's 6, and I'm going to go all the way up to 11. Here's 7, I'm going to go to 15, 12, 13, 14. Here's 15. And then I'm going to go all the way to 12. And I'm going to go up to 15, 12, 12, 15. And I'm going to see what's going on here. I have that, and I have that. Huh. Where would my other one be? I'm going to kind of take a look and see what would happen, huh? Maybe, maybe 10, 11? If I put it, this is 6, 11. So at least I need to be at 11. If I go to 10, 11 and put that dot right there, I have a very nice parallelogram. So it could be 10, 11, or if I wanted to, I could even move over and I could have put it here, and watch, it could have been 11, 11. So either one of those would have worked. Okay. So now, and actually it should have been 11, and my mistake, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. This should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. So it should have been 11, 11. All right, boys and girls. The very last one, I want you to do it by yourself about Michaela, and then press pause. And when you're ready, you're going to press start again. For the one about Michaela, your answer should have been 416. All right. So now I would like you guys to turn in your books to page 247. We're going to do 247 together, and then after we do 247, your teacher is going to stop the video, and you're going to do your independent work. So for page 247, go ahead, pause the video. You have 5 minutes to plot these points, and then we're going to come back and do it together. Okay, boys and girls, let's do it together. We have the furniture store, which is 3, 6. I go over 3 and up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The movie theater is, Clara Beeston, you asked, what happens if we have a half? I go all the way to 7, and I'm going to go halfway through 7 and 8. That's 7.5, and I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be kind of right there. The grocery store is 10, 6, all the way to 10. Go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's your grocery store. Your hospital is 6, 3. Here's 6, and go 1, 2, 3. There's your hospital. Your bank is 2, 2. I go over 2, up 2. Here's my bank. My gym is 0, 5. I stay on 0, and I go all the way up 5, and there's my gym. My school is 4, 3. I go all the way over 4 and up 1, 2, 3. My library is 9, 0. I go all the way to 9, and I stay on my 0 right there. Thumbs up if you got all of them correct. All right, boys and girls, what you are going to do now is you are going to stop the video, and then you are going to work on your independent work. That independent work needs to be turned into the math bin, and when you are finished with that, you can work on the IXL codes up on the board. All right, thank you. Bye.